Arsenal 4-0 Standard Liege, Martinelli, 13, 15, Willock, 21, Ceballos, 57 Arsenal 11, Martínez, Bellerín, Mustafi, Holding, Tierney, Ceballos, Torreira, Willock, Nelson, Martinelli, Maitland-NilesStandard Liege 11, Milinkovic-Savic, Vojvoda, Vanheusden, Laifis, Gavory, Mpoku, Bastien, Boljevic, Cimirot, Lestienne. EmondArsenal secured another comfortable Europa League victory with Gabriel Martinelli leading the way as Unai Emery's youngsters again seized the chance to impress against Standard Liege. Bukayo Saka stole the headlines in the recent win at Eintracht Frankfurt and has since progressed into the Gunners' Premier League side, with Emery making 10 changes from the draw at Manchester United for the 4-0 success here. Martinelli, who scored twice on his first start for the club in last week's Carabao Cup win over Nottingham Forest, repeated the feat with another double in 3 first-half minutes before Willock and Dani Ceballos completed the rout. On a night when Kieran Tierney, Holding and Hector Bellerin, who captained the side for the first times, continued their comebacks from injury, Martinelli shone. The 18-year-old was arguably the least known of Arsenal's summer signings, and Emery insists he is not a natural striker, but, in for the lethal Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, he was ruthless as he bagged a brace and teed up Ceballos for his first goal for the club. Gabriel Martinelli breaks the deadlock with fine header, Kieran Tierney assist, Martinelli grabs a second with brilliant solo run and finish. Willock makes it 3-0 after 21 minutes. Capitalizing on Nelson's effort, Martinelli serves it on a plate for Ceballos, who arrives to convert Arsenal 4-0 Standard Liege XI, and that's that. The match was all over after 21 minutes, but Arsenal have cruised to a 4-goal victory over Standard Liege. Unai Emery's superb Europa League record continues, 93 minutes of stoppage time. 88 chance. It should be 5 and it could have been 10 if Arsenal had been more ruthless in front of goal. Dani Ceballos arrives on the end of an inch-perfect cross from Kieran Tierney, but the header is parried clear either side of the keeper, and that's a goal. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty 86, Gabriel Martinelli running out of time to get his hat-trick. 83, handbags. Wildly unnecessary pushing and shoving here at the Emirates. Vojvoda leaves his mark on Martinelli before standing over him aggressively. Tierney and Bellerin don't like that one bit and decide to head over there for a scrap. Bellerin and Vojvoda book. 80, how's that fair? No mercy from Unai Emery, who sends on top scorer Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang for Reiss Nelson. 78, block. Reiss Nelson strolls past Vojvoda and finds Dani Ceballos, who's clearly got a taste for goals now. The Spaniard fires at goal, but the effort is blocked. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty 75, second change of the evening for Unai Emery sees Matteo Guendouzi replace Willock, who was excellent tonight. 72, almost at walking pace now as time ticks away. 69, penalty appeal. Not sure what to make of this. Nicolas Pepe goes down inside the box under very little, if any, contact. The referee isn't interested but opts not to book the £72 million signing. 66, sub. Ainsley Maitland-Niles off, Nicolas Pepe on. Hopefully the winger will be able to build some confidence after a few lackluster performances. 63, this is becoming a joke. Still no hat-trick for Martinelli. Nelson curls in a cross into the box for the Brazilian, who flicks it on, but Milinkovic-Savic scrapes it clear. 60, Mpoku draws a decent save from Martínez. The winger receives the ball at an acute angle and his half volley is parried over for a corner. Cleared. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty. You can't keep Martinelli out of this game. He set Dani Ceballos up beautifully for his first Arsenal goal. Pic.twitter.com/W54smux3y, football on BT Sport, at Sport Football, October 3, 2019. Arsenal 4-0 Standard Liege, Ceballos 57, goal. Gabriel Martinelli turns provider, and what an assist it really is. The Brazilian races to the byline, but instead of thrashing it across goal, he waits before floating it over for Dani Ceballos to convert from point-blank range. His first Arsenal goal. 54, this pesky hat-trick just won't arrive. Joe Willock fizzes the ball across the 6-yard line, and the sliding Martinelli can only divert it wide of the far post. 51, Arsenal are creating chances for fun, won't be long before they actually convert one. Tierney races onto Ceballos through pass and cuts it back for Martinelli, who loses his footing on this slippery surface. 48, Gabriel Martinelli wants that hat-trick. The Brazilian collects the ball from Dani Ceballos before curling it just wide of the target. Excellent effort. Arsenal 3-0 Standard Liege 45, and we're back underway, folks. So who's got 7-0 in the sweepstake? I think that's a decent shout if Standard Liege play the way they did in the opening 45 minutes. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty. Arsenal 3-0 Standard Liege XI, Arsenal cruising. Shall we call it a night now? 45, you have to laugh. I guess. Rice Nelson clear beats goalkeeper Milinkovic-Savic to a through ball, and the stopper brings him down inside the box. Nothing given, and I'll never fully understand why. 43, is Lucas Torreira known for his free kicks? Perhaps not, as he blasts one high and wide from a promising position. 40, Mpoku sends it to the left flank where Lestienne strikes a powerful shot at Martínez, who parries over. Mpoku, who we heard about earlier, is then booked for chopping down Joe Willock. 38, at 18 years and 107 days, Gabriel Martinelli is the youngest player to net 2+ goals in a major European game for Arsenal. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty. 36, not much happening. The penny seems to have dropped for Standard Liege that they aren't winning this. Damage limitations from the Belgian side. 33, so with the game finished as a contest, what are we looking for from Unai Emery's side? Well, a clean sheet should be a target, especially considering this is Arsenal's best back four other than Mustafi. 30, we've just ticked over the half-hour mark and Arsenal are in complete control. They've taken their foot off the gas a little, but I'm not going to criticize them, even if they haven't scored in 9 minutes! 27, better from the visitors as Paul Jose Mpoku makes a yard for himself onto his left foot. He fires over in extremely tame fashion. 24, almost a first-half hat-trick for Gabriel Martinelli, but his flicked effort at the near post is gathered by Milinkovic-Savic. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty. Arsenal 3-0 Standard Liege, Willock 21, goal. Joe Willock arrives to score the third. Honestly, Arsenal can score as many as they like tonight. Could be a cricket score. Again, the goal starts from Kieran Tierney's left channel. He slides it back for Rice Nelson, and the midfielder's strike drops kindly for Willock to convert. 18, should be 3-0. Kieran Tierney, who is going into my fantasy football team ASAP, sends a cracking pass over the top for Joe Willock, who volleys over from 10 yards out. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty. Gabriel Martinelli is the future. What a ball from Kieran Tierney as well. pic.twitter.com/Metzltpch7. Football on BT Sport, at Sport Football, October 3, 2019. Arsenal 2-0 Standard Liege, Martinelli 15th goal. Do me a favour. Gabriel Martinelli scores his second in 2 minutes to double Arsenal's tally. This one is special as the Brazilian tiptoes past two defenders before curling a beauty into the far corner. Hat-trick is on the cards. Arsenal 1-0 Standard Liege, Martinelli 13 goal. This bloke is something special. Gabriel Martinelli breaks the deadlock with fine header from a Kieran Tierney cross from the left, the two summer signings combining for the opener, and I suspect that won't be the last time we hear of this combination yielding goals. Superb. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty 12, I spoke too soon. Liege have the best chance of the match, and I'm not quite sure how they haven't registered a shot on target. Martínez is nowhere when the corner comes in and Lestienne arrives at the far post to volley over. 10. Mpoku is playing for Standard Liege tonight. He is the best loanee I've ever seen at Orient, and we had Harry Kane at the same time as him, is the bold claim from a Twitter friend of mine. I'll be keeping my eye on him. 7. You know when you sense an upset is on the cards? Yep, well there's absolutely no feeling of that happening tonight. Arsenal easing their way into things. 6. Pouring it down in North London, but that hasn't stopped the visiting fans from all taking their tops off during a sing-song. More than a few dad bots on display as Reiss Nelson tests Milinkovic-Savic with another skidding effort. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty 5, Reiss Nelson sends an early sighter over from distance. No real sign of a cohesive Standard Liege attack thus far, just aimless, lofted balls forward. In fact, the goalkeeper Milinkovic-Savic has just kicked the ball from his own area to the Arsenal 1. Of course I wouldn't dare tell him how bad that was. He looks hard as nails. 3. Sorry, can I just stress again how bad that United match was? I'm just so angry I've had 90 minutes of my life wasted. Okay, that's the last I'll mention it. Here at the Emirates, we've already had more entertainment than the Bolfist, really the last time, with Dani Ceballos spreading it like butter from left to right. Arsenal 0-0 Standard Liege 1. Hello folks, I've just awoken from the coma Manchester United sent me into. A goalless draw away to AS Alkmaar without a single shot on target. It was incredibly bad. I don't know why I'm still surprised. Fingers crossed Unai Emery's Europa League specialists have something better in store. Arsenal vs Standard Liege Live, Europa League score, goals and updates, image, Getty. Arsenal vs Standard Liege, team news. Arsenal head coach Unai Emery is likely to rotate his squad for Thursday's Europa League Group F clash with Standard Liege. Alexandre Lacazette, ankle, and Emile Smith-Rowe, concussion, are the only absentees as the likes of Emiliano Martinez and Gabriel Martinelli return. Mesut Ozil is also expected to be recalled along with Kieran Tierney, while Hector Bellerin and Rob Holding could feature as they continue their comebacks from injury. Provisional squad: Lino, Martínez, Maitland-Niles, Bellerin, Mustafi, Luis, Holding, Papastathopoulos, Chambers, Kolasinac, Tierney, Xhaka, Guendouzi, Torreira, Willock, Ceballos, Pepe, Saka, Nelson, Ozil, Aubameyang, Martinelli. Let's block ads. Why?